Hello and welcome to Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle and today I'm going to be counting down all 24 Pixar films ranked from worst to best. This is not based on my own opinion but the combined ratings from IMDb, Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes and Letterboxd. Before we start, please consider subscribing to help support this channel so we can keep making videos like this. Note that all of the ratings have been converted to be out of 100, and there are a few tied spots in our list, so we are starting with number 22, Cars 2 2011. In last place we have Cars 2, which had plenty of action and spy shenanigans, but not enough of those heartfelt moments that made the first film so much more palatable. It took us on a journey around the world but left us missing little old Radiator Springs. Number 21. Cars 3 2017. It seems Pixar wasn't quite ready to retire its anthropomorphic vehicles after the lackluster performance of Cars 2, so it made another sequel, and this time it did a little better. It took the story back to its roots and follows McQueen as he comes bumper to bumper with the younger competition. Number 20. The Good Dinosaur 2015. This tale of an unlikely friendship provides visual awe but lacks emotional depth. It is by no means a bad children's film, but it doesn't meet the standards of what we've come to expect from Pixar's particular brand of heart-wrenching animation. Number 19. Brave 2012. What it lacks in historical accuracy, it makes up for in entertainment value. Brave provides a great role model for young girls, but unfortunately feels like they never gave Merida a chance to truly enjoy her adventure, instead focusing on family drama. Number 18. Cars 2006. For 5 years after its release, Cars occupied the spot as least liked Pixar film before being overtaken by its sequel. Its Doc Hollywood story pales in comparison to the depth of other Pixar stories, but the charm of its small-town setting and its lovable residents still give it some merit. Number 17. Monsters University 2013. Pixar delivered a second serving of Monsters more than a decade after the first, meaning that the children who had watched Monsters, Inc. were now in university or at that age themselves. This gave it a superb nostalgic presence with its fun take on the frat comedy, and it still provided a lesson on never giving up for the children watching. Number 16. A Bug's Life 1998. Attempting to break the stigma behind creepy crawlies, A Bug's Life delivered a wonderful adventure on a microscopic level, with witty dialogue and stellar vocal performances. Number 15. Onward 2020. Although it's set in a world not quite as unique as other Pixar worlds, Onward hits the emotional mark with its tale of two brothers trying to bring back a loved one. Its representation of atypical families is worthwhile, but it seems that the same topic was done better previously in Number 14. Finding Dory 2016. Taking the most memorable and ironically forgetful character from Finding Nemo, Finding Dory transports us into the ocean once again. It introduces us to a lot of fun new characters living in the Marine Life Institute, where Dory makes some unlikely friendships as she did so well previously with Bruce and his shark friends. Number 13. Luca 2021. Pixar's most recent offering is infused with incredibly detailed design, taking us on a journey with the title character as he discovers the world with an infectious wonder and joy that'll bring smiles to adults and children alike. Number 12. Incredibles 2 2018. Catching up with the Incredible family as they try to navigate a world that has lost its love for superheroes, Incredibles 2 delivers more of the same witty, familiar, and haphazard hijinks of the first film, with added unpredictable baby powers. Number 11. Toy Story 4 2019. This is just the start of Toy Story's demanding presence over the top half of this list, with a brilliantly written tale of Sheriff Woody coming to the rescue. The only thing letting it down is that newcomer Bonnie just doesn't hold the same sentimental value as Andy. Number 10. The Incredibles 2004 and Soul 2020. The first tied spot in our list is occupied by two films on opposite ends of the Pixar portfolio, both in time of release and in the magnitude of their subject matter. The Incredibles triumphs with its down-to-earth depiction of family life as experienced by a totally out-of-this-world family. Its witty dialogue, high-stakes adventure, and visual creativity make the world feel both familiar and wonderfully unfamiliar. Soul is perhaps the most philosophical Pixar film. Beautifully accompanied by jazz, it explores the before and after life with incredible depth and sincerity. Its two lead characters represent the two types of audience members: children who are just beginning to learn about life, and adults who may be led to wonder whether they could be doing something better with theirs. Number 9. Monsters, Inc. 2001. With a brilliantly inventive premise that takes a small part of childhood and turns it into a wondrously detailed world, Monsters, Inc. is a feat in animated filmmaking, both in design and emotional depth. Number 8. Toy Story 2, 1999. Proving that the curse of the sequel need not apply, Toy Story 2 advanced its characters and story as well as the technology used to create them to produce a wonderful new adventure for its characters to embark on. Number 7. Finding Nemo 2003. The deep, dark depths of the ocean are transformed into a dazzling feast for the eyes in Finding Nemo, which tugs at our heartstrings with beautifully animated fins and a heartwarming story about overcoming fear. Number 6. Coco 2017. The colorful Mexican culture is perfectly matched with Pixar's iconic animation style in Coco, which brings the land of the dead to life with stunning detail. It teaches how different, but more importantly how similar families are across cultures. Number 5. Ratatouille 2007 and Inside Out 2015. The second tied spot in our list follows a similar pattern to the first, with one story following a hero finding himself whilst the other explores complicated psychological mechanisms. We have Ratatouille, the story of a rat who dreams of becoming a chef, a rat that stole our hearts with his infectious determination and brilliant synesthetic abilities. Remy proved that even the unlikeliest of heroes can achieve their dreams, be it through some rather unorthodox puppetry work. Accompanying Ratatouille is Inside Out, which made emotions into characters and psychological responses into an illustrated command center. All this whilst managing to sensitively represent the experience of growing up from multiple perspectives within a family. Number 4. Up 2009. Coming in just shy of our top 3, we have Up, a heartwarming tale led by a pair of unlikely adventurers. The first 20 minutes may be the saddest in Pixar history, but the journey that follows helps heal our hearts with imaginative visuals, ample comedy, and a talking dog. Number 3. Toy Story 3 2010. This installment of the Toy Story saga marks the end of an era both for its characters and its audience, who have watched Andy growing up just as they themselves have grown up since the release of the first film. It thoughtfully explores the fear of being forgotten, whilst also providing plenty of laughs with its prison break caper. Number 2. WALL-E 2008. Pixar proved once and for all their outstanding talent for visual storytelling when they blessed the world with WALL-E, an addition to their portfolio that has barely any dialogue and instead focuses on the simple actions, looks, and noises made by a lonely robot to draw the audience in. Number 1. Toy Story 1995. The very first Pixar film broke technological ground, showing the emotional and storytelling capabilities of digital animation by firmly etching these inanimate toys into our hearts. Toy Story has rightfully earned its place as the number 1 Pixar film. There we have it, all 24 Pixar films ranked from worst to best, according to the combined ratings from IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, Metacritic, and Letterboxd. You can also check out our ranking of the MCU films up to Phase 4 by using the link above or in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to see more videos, and comment with your thoughts on the topic. Which is your favorite Pixar film? film. For more film content, feel free to follow us on Twitter, Letterboxd and Facebook, links in the description. Otherwise, this has been Tea Break Film Reviews. My name's Michelle, and I hope you have a great day.